guys, and it is every bit of 1:34 in the morning. It's every bit of 1:34. Hi guys, it's Aniah and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is gonna be a little bit of a different type of video. I wanted to do a part 2 to my Q&A video questionnaire, I guess, or at night, I guess you would say. I did this kind of spontaneously and I'm like, I haven't did a Q&A in a while. Since I did my last Q&A, it's probably have been like 4 months since I did a Q&A. So I decided to do one today, and yeah. So without further ado, let's really get into this Q&A. I'm gonna start off with like some basic information. Hi, if you're new to this channel, I'm Aniah. My channel is called Art by Nye.
But I don't have an I inside my channel name.
So let's really talk about it. I pronounce my channel name as Art by Nye. Why isn't it N-I-A instead of N-A? And I'm like sitting here like, I should have thought of that before I started my channel, man. I don't even know. So for those of you who are wondering, I kind of pronounce my channel name as Art by Nye, but it's not Art by Nye really. It's more like Art by Nah, okay? Some of my friends actually call me Nana, so I got the Nah from kind of like association with my friends and what they call me. Well, some of them, not all of them call me that. Some of my friends just call me Naya, even though I have an A, like Aniah. Some people just call me Naya for short. It's not too much of a nickname, so I don't even know why they even give it to me. I've always wanted a nickname, but like my name's already short, so that's the name that they decided to give me. That is just to clear up any confusion about my my channel name and my actual name, which is Aniah, A-N-I-A-H. So when I first started this channel, it was pretty much like me having fun, to be honest. I think I started this channel way back in like 2016. I think that's what it says in the about section, like right after the community tab. And that's because when my channel was actually created, I started my channel from like, you know, little challenges, stuff like that, and that's where it kind of stemmed from, like funniness. This was before I actually had like a set niche, to be honest. My set niche kind of like pushed me towards the art section of YouTube, and I just kind of started it from there. I don't have none of those videos up that used to be up of me doing those challenges or morning routine. Oh my gosh, for the 300 subscribers or supporters that was on this page before all of this, I wonder what you guys are doing right now, because if you're still watching me, like, you saw my progression from like the beginning to kind of like just starting art page, and seeing that is kind of crazy, that transition from like trying to be like funny or whatever to like this art niche. I know I had like a question about that, is like, when did you start YouTube, or when did you start your YouTube channel? That is when and that is how. Oh, this one's a good question. Somebody said, did you ever think you'd start a YouTube channel? Honestly, to be honest, quite not. Some things are like spontaneous or sporadic, so it's not much thought or plan that goes into it. It just happens. Like, if I'm set on doing something, I'm gonna follow through with it. I didn't put that much thought into like making a YouTube channel. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it, and then once I like set myself on like doing something, I'm just gonna follow through with it. So that's what I did, and I created everything for it. I put my profile picture. Also guys, I recently just changed my profile picture. You guys can like look at that. I love it, like it looks so cute. But if you haven't seen it, I'll probably put a picture on the screen right here. Somebody said, what art brands do you use? So I've gotten some questions about this, like a lot of questions, like what art supplies do you use, what brands do you use, what are the best brands, this and that and third. And I feel like it would just be more like convenient for you guys if I made one spot to where like you guys could like pick from. I actually created an Amazon storefront for this reason. A lot of you guys were actually asking me, where do I get some of materials, what art brands do I use, this and that. I will link that down in the description below. Somebody said tips on anatomy, please. Girl. Girl, I'm joking. I honestly need tips myself on anatomy, but what I can say is use your resources. A lot of videos on YouTube that teaches you about anatomy, even about drawing some of those muscle groups. What's your favorite art style and how did you start? Okay, I did a video on art styles, so you guys can go watch that. It will be in the little thing. I'll put it up here. So my favorite art style is the ones that I create. I believe that art styles come from yourself. You can make an art style whenever you want to. So my favorite art styles are the ones that I create. How did I start making my art styles? Well, that's a good question. I will link a video right here. Like that video will explain it a little bit more in depth. Favorite show. My favorite show currently, there are a lot of really good shows out there. Netflix recommendations, OMG, I have a lot. So I like Stranger Things. I just recently posted on my shorts videos some Stranger Things color pencil title, and I love that show. Stranger Things. And then there's one on Netflix called The Queen's Gambit, and that one was a really good one. Do you prefer realism or anime/cartoon? I prefer both. How many art projects have you ever made? When there's no limit on creation, you pretty much create everything, and I can't really count them all, so sorry. I can't really give you an answer on that one. I wish I could though. But I can't count on my fingers. Have I ever taken classes for like doing art or whatever? No, I'm completely self-taught, and I never depended on somebody to teach me how to draw. Instead, I use my resources and my tools and my creative mind to go out there and kind of like learn some things. I'm like a self-taught artist from very young. Didn't happen with classes. I'm kind of coming to a closed ending. My camera died. I think I'm gonna end it off with like a banger, to be honest. And somebody said, at what point in your life did you realize you wanted to pursue art as a career? Okay, that's a heavy one. That is a really heavy one, and I don't think I answered this question right 4 months or 6 months ago, but now I feel like I'm ready to answer that question. Okay, so for a little bit of background and about me, for my 9th grade year, and okay, I know it's gonna be a story, but trust me, it's gonna get there. For my 9th grade year of high school, I actually went to a building. I saw other kids, stuff like that, interacted. It wasn't until after COVID in 2020, I think, where I started to become homeschooled, or like virtual school, not homeschooled, there's a very particular difference, but I became virtual schooled. And in this time frame, from my sophomore year to my senior year, I learned a lot about myself. Being surrounded by my family and just me, I had a lot of time to think about who I wanted to be, what I wanted to become, what values I have, what qualities I want to bring out of myself, which was like my junior year when I actually, started my niche, started art on YouTube, which I'm thankful for that. This was just something that stuck with me, that I clung to, and even when I wasn't doing nothing, even when I didn't have nothing in mind, I was still doing art. And the whole process, it was kind of basically telling me, like, for lack of better words, this was destiny. Like, this was something that you were meant to do. So through thick and thin, I've always did art. I always developed it. I've always loved it. I've always cherished it. I think that junior year was kind of the year that I actually knew that I wanted to pursue art as a career. I always knew it since I was like probably in 9th grade. However, it kind of like really made sense to me when I'm like my junior year of high school. That's when I knew, guys. So this has been fun. This has been real. I think I'm gonna do a part 3 to this. Let me know if you guys want a part 3. You guys gotta give me some more questions. I would love to answer you guys' questions about more things. It's very interesting and I love it. So if you guys got some more questions, leave them in the comment section below and I will make a part 3 if you want it. 'Cause I love to talk. I love to answer you guys' questions. Like, you guys have the most interesting questions, like very detailed too, like very, very detailed. Basically, if you made it to the end of this video, I just want to say thank you for watching, and I really appreciate you guys' support on my art videos. Like, you guys are amazing. I'm Aniah. This is a Q&A, and I'm signing out. Peace.